Yes, I'm a simp.
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, and welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We're on Holland, judging by these hollow ruins. Lol. Please don't unsub, I actually need you guys. Okay, this is one of the tryhard maps. Why? Because I always lose on this map whenever I play anyone, and anyone who beats me is a tryhard. That is the way of the gamer. Top left, we have Theo. Well, we've seen him before as Erebor. And at the bottom right, another Erebor. Old Nosy. Everyone's favorite Old Nosy. Now, we've cast a game. I say we. I'm lobbing you guys in this. Anytime it's shameful. I don't know why this would be shameful, but fuck it. I'm lobbing you guys in it. So, we saw Old Nosy recently. And he probably put on one of the best Dwarven displays I've ever seen. And I think... Oh, he went... This is why I like him. He goes Reign of Ironfoot like a bro. Not like some fucking pussy bitch. Oh, okay. He's going to rush the enemy base with Swordsman and then get the Phalanx. So he's going with the Reign of Ironfoot. And Theo... We could click on a builder, but we're just going to have a look at what units he has to see which Reign he went. And he went Reign of Oakenshield. So this actually makes it interesting because it's a Dwarf mirror, technically, but they actually get different units. And the Lake Town units are cheaper and weaker than Dale, but they do get a lovely Horde bonus. Gain 25% damage and armor when gathered in numbers of 80. Now, that does sound really good. And you totally can snowball with it. But remember their price. And just, you know, don't be surprised when they die rather easily. And just because some people will whine if I don't zoom in. We're just going to look at these beautiful Men of Dale. Fucking hell. These textures... I'm not actually bullshitting when I say that I still get pleasantly surprised with just how good looking this mod is. I mean, look at those helmets. They, like, gleam in the sun. And the textures are so well done. Yeah, we're just going to be looking at these Men of Dale until something happens. Is this a forward mine from Theo? It is, and he's been found out. That's always my biggest nightmare when playing aggressively. I guess he was certain that people weren't going to go north. Oh, and that's really unlucky from Theo. The builder came out right in the middle of that Men of Dale swordsman. That is really unlucky. Sorry about that, Theo. But we might get a reverse builder kill unless... Ooh, almost a trade immediately. So, mirror v mirror. And it's Barding Phalanxes versus Lake Town. And obviously, the Barding Phalanxes are going to win. But they run into some archers. Is he going to just try and kill these? No, he's running them away. And some archers there right on cue. They also have a pretty quick recruitment time. I'd say Oakenshield's best strength is the Lake Town spam, followed by if you get Keeley and Bard. Bard doesn't actually give leadership. He only gives leadership to archers, and that's like level 8 he does that. But Keeley and Bard are fantastic at just sniping your units. And any early game hero you get, they'll just snipe them away. They're really good at that. And Keeley has one ability. It's Philly or Keeley gets the attack speed. I can't remember which one, but Keeley does get an ability that's useful, but I never make him, so I can't quite remember what it is. So Nosy just trying to get in there. If these Danish swordsmen had splash, they'd be unstoppable. But I'm not sure what they're going to try and do here. The Lake Town bowmen are standing strong. And I thought it was funny how close they were to getting a builder exchange there. Who's this? Is this Theo again? No, it's Old Nosy. Okay, so Theo's got a mine there. And aside from that, Nosy's being the more aggressive of the two. I've always found Nosy the more reasonable of the two. And we've got Guardians coming out. I wonder... You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Chadhod, and I'd like to see that Siege Hammer power get used. Ain't nobody got time to research Siege Hammers. Let's just give them for free with Chadhod. And he's just gonna mow them down. He's got an extra longbowman in there. So yeah, I always lose in this game. I actually kind of fear when I play this map that I just want to attack through the middle. Unless I've got like mine shafts or tunnels, I'm just going to attack through the middle because it is the shortest way there. And I usually am so bad at this map, as I'm moving from one base to the other, I get intercepted by these wargs and just lose half my army. So, you know. Let's have a look at the vision here. So he can see that he's building forward here. Oh, and he's laid an ambush for him here. He was probably going to try and steal the creep there, but all those archers came out. These guardians, once they get in close, aren't going to take in much damage. They should be one-hitting these Lake Towners. They are. Come on, these guys should be getting XP out the arse. You know what? I think there was one too many Lake Towners there. I think those Guardians can take 2 Lake Towners, but there were 3 there. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of Lake Towners. And he's gone for Eridlewin Traders, who do get... Oh, they heal? When did they get... Oh, they don't get the Scavenger until level 2. Okay. Well, I guess that's not such a big deal, because you just give them banners, and there you go. And Dorwinian Legionnaires. I don't really make them outside of AI games. I don't actually know how well they do. It's always hard to tell how well a unit performs in AI, because AI just cheat. So if he makes them, we'll just see how they get on. And there was that Old Nosey's mine just sitting there on the edge of his base that whole time. In fact, it was so far up, I assume that was Theo's. No signal fires. And there he is. What did I say? What's this ability then? Oh, it is attack speed. I am genius. Yeah, attack speed and damage. And Keely does get some... Feely gets some good abilities too, so... It might be hard to keep him alive in the early game, but... Or rather in the late game, but... He does get a damage buff when he's near Keely. So Theo being quite defensive. Oh, but there's the Arca summon. And there goes the Erebor Horn. And I think all those archers just died immediately. Very well done. Theo was sort of clumping up. I didn't notice the Roak, I'll be honest. In fact, I still don't know where it is. But Keely's popping off here. These are just a summon. And the pikes will make short work of them. But they did kill outright 2 battalions of bowmen, which is really, really good. These rangers are doing well, though. In fact, how expensive are those? Yeah, okay, they are more expensive than the swordsman. More guardians coming out for Nosy, and a second Hall of Warriors. I wonder what he's thinking. Because guardians should lose to Lake Town Bowmen just because guardians lose to archers, but I guess with the banners, they might have enough armor to just sort of persevere. Where is that frickin' Raven hero? Almost tier 2 for Theo, by the way. And look how little visual... There he is. It's Arca, not Roak. I always get those two mixed up. And it's not a cheap hero to get. So if you lose that Raven, it is actually quite costly. And look at these plus 12s. Holy crap! How are Erilwyn traders this good? I never knew they were... Look at them, they're just slicing through them. There were 2 Guardians there, and look how much damage they did. In fact, they won! I mean, they had some backup, but bloody hell. Alright, Old Nosy has managed to creep up here. Theo's firmly on the back foot. He hasn't done badly. And, in fact, he's actually killed a lot of Old Nosy's stuff, but... Old Nosy's got the creep, and he's also got the territory. And there's the Master of Lake Town, who will give leadership. And has got, like, the best fucking scout power in the game. It's so good. It rules a huge area. I think the only problem with the Master of Lake Town is that I think his voice actor was a little over the top in his delivery. It kind of gets annoying listening to it every now and then. It would have been nice to have a few lines that were sober, as hard as that is to believe, because hearing a drunkard every time you select your hero is a bit annoying. But you guys may disagree with that. Are those Iron Hills Warriors? No way. No way, I don't believe it. No, they must be Theo's. Holy cow, okay. That's a unit I'm never sure on. I know they're strong, but like, are they worth the level 3 investment? Well, their entire army by Old Nosy died, and he managed to keep his hero alive. And he's got the Iron Hills crossbowmen. I don't think Nosy was expecting that. I don't think anyone was expecting that. Because it's not cheap to upgrade it to level 3. And these are the elites, so... It's not like they're cheap themselves, but maybe, I guess, the resources from the Erudwind traders, maybe? Like, he's got 2 heroes and elite units. How the hell did he afford that? Fully armed and filthy, that's how you spot a good Dwarven player. They say, you know what? The goats are the easy way. We're going to get fully armed and filthy, which is a really good cheese for using that. You just simply fill up your mineshaft, empty them, and then you just do fully armed and filthy, and it hits all 5 units coming out of the mineshaft. So they spotted the forward mine here. This is turning into a real good game, by the way. Roll back and forth. I'm impressed with Old Nosey's tactics and maneuverability, but I'm equally impressed by Theo's ability to just sort of defend. And that was Brand, because we're watching Old Nosey at the moment. And there's another mineshaft about to go down. There goes the summon. These guys, it just shows how outclassed these Guardians are before Iron Hills. But even though they carry long spears, they do count as elite swordsmen. I wonder how many people get confused by that when they're new to this mod. Wait, was that like a trap? What was that? Deploy Dwarven Firework. Really? You're microing the fireworks? This is a dwarf game of the highest quality. It makes me want to be better at dwarves. And the last Erudwind trader goes down. No more trade from the Blue Mountains, my guy. Theo countering attack up north. Master of Lake Town needs to watch out. He has his summon though, which is the Masters of the Town Guard. They're actually quite strong. In fact, I think they cost more than the Dalish Swordsman. Well, there's 2 heroes here with Iron Hills. Needs to watch out. Ark is giving XP for that extra buff. He does have Erebor Horn when he needs it. And there's Stephen Colbert, who is the biggest Lord of the Rings nerd you'll ever meet. And there is Brand, with his black arrow. And they seem to each be sniping each other's armies rather than the heroes. That's fine. And the Masters of the Lake. And those level 5 archers on the hill. Won the day. I guess, you know, the rule of the higher ground still applies here. And they come back in. I will lead the dwarfs into battle. Big boy Gloin is here! There he is. That heal is going to come in really useful. And the Dwarven Redoubt, which has already been upgraded to level 2, is coming in. And I think Old Nosey is going to try and copy him with the Iron Hills Warriors. He made double... Yeah, I'm guessing he was taken aback by that. Because he made 2 Hollow Warriors and they're just getting slaughtered by Iron Hills. Really, honestly, like, really smart thinking by Theo to go with that. And that mineshaft looks a little different. Did he go with... Yes, he did. He went with Deep Delving. He's defending like a boss and he's going with the Eco. This Theo guy might be better than Old Nosey. Holy shit. We'll get the job done. I think what he needs is Dane to give leadership to these Iron Hills. I think that would be a good play to get. He's moving in on the south with Feely, who, as I said, has some pretty good abilities. Oh, and the Black Arrow of Dale gave Gloin XP. Nice. Oh, he's got Wormslayers in there. They are good against heroes. I think he's going to try and use them to kill the Master of Lake Town. And Theo hitting back. Oh, he emptied out his heroes. Now, that is a ballsy play. Oh, but he's got the Wormslayers in there. Erebor Horn. And there goes the summon. I thought that... Yeah, if it was just the heroes, I think they might have died. But with the Wormslayers, yeah, he's got it. He's fucking got it. And Feely... Don't let Feely get away. Don't let Feely get away. You've got the cav to catch up. And I think he's going to let him get away, unfortunately. Look at these guys. They just keep getting back up. Dwarf's too angry to die, literally. Oh, he's done it. And that's a Prince of Erebor dead, doing Azog's work for him. Sorry, Bolg's work for him. The movie's got it wrong. This has been... Sometimes mirror matches get really boring, but they've actually... Because they went different sub-factions... And they actually built different units. It's turning into quite the game. But now he's catching up with Iron Hills and the Wormslayer. I'm going to have to try. I know I know I've ragged on the Worm Slayers because they've betrayed me so many times, but in a PvP setup, I'll try and get them to work. So, I wonder if he'll go for the goats, or if he'll go for fully armed and filthy like Nosy has. He's gone for a rebuild as well. Maybe he wants to go for deep delving. Maybe he's noticed that's what Theo's done. And the XP buff is back for Arca. Which the XP makes a difference. If it's a mirror and one unit is level 3 and the other one's level 1, who would you think is gonna win? Like it makes sense to go for the Raven. We might have a big confrontation here. Nope. He is Red Sun Tzu's Art of War. Nope, he hasn't. He's just going in anyway. Oh, and what a good black arrow. There goes the summon from the Master of the Lake Town. Gloin's in there. And that is why reading is important, boys. There goes the speed. Oh, no! Oh, I can't bear to watch. Oh, no! Oh! That hurt. Who did it? Who has the cripple? Who actually has the cripple? Is it Master of Lake Town? Cripples? Really? It's a fucking banister you gave him. That annoys me. Poor Gloin didn't deserve to die like that. Well, if he can micro and just kill some mineshafts, that'd be good. Let's actually switch it. Look how much vision this gives you. Look how much. That is absurd. It's such a good ability. I mean, yeah, you can see it, but it's such a wide area, and he gets it at level 1. It's by far the best scouting ability in the game. I wonder if this will go long enough to see Moria Reclaimed or, dare I say it, Tier 4s. Because an Earthquake on this would be GG. Alright, Brand. He's got the Thrush. And 3 more levels to be able to summon his own cav. And King Dane is out. Or, sorry, Lord Dane. Lord Dane, who gives leadership to Iron Hills, obviously. And Brand getting so much value there. Dude, kill Master of Lake Town. Screw that guy. Fully Armed and Filthy is off cooldown, but obviously none of these units actually benefit except for the Guardians. So it's kind of weird. There's Deep Delving. He's gone for it. So it's now even Steven in terms of power points. Oh no, he hasn't bought his tier 2 yet. Is he gonna go for the goods? And there's Brand pre-avenging? Oh no. Avenging Bard, I guess. Because Brand is actually the grandson, I forget. And there goes the XP buff. Now, I'm not sure how Old Nosy won that. It was the same units. I guess the Cav summon. I think the Raven might have been the difference, honestly. Oh my god, and Keely. Oh my god, Keely just slaughtered. He's got 3 Worm Slayers there. Well played. Yeah, I think it was the Arca buffs that made the difference there, because the Cav was in there, and plus the XP buff went in there. Theo, if that's yours, you are very desperate. I don't think those Worm Slayers would have caught up to those heroes. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have. The mineshaft wasn't far away. I'm not sure about that, Theo. Because he's just going to retreat until they run out. And let's see how close. He's still got a... Okay, they'll probably come back then. They'll probably come back. Moria Reclaim's got a pretty short cooldown. That was... God, this is turning into such an interesting game.
I am wounded.
Who's wounded? Where did that come from? There's Dane. Oh, it was Feely. Feely died. He must have popped out of the mine up here. Which makes the use of Moria Reclaimed even worse. Man, these Worm Slayers are doing so much work. Because they're faster than regular dwarves. And they're obviously designed to be anti-hero. Oh, but they'll have a tough time killing Dwalin here. I'll be honest, the actor that played Dwalin, I fucking got so... I think I've said this before. His voice just irritated me. I didn't actually rate him in The Hobbit. I don't think he did that good a job. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe how I feel about Dwalin in the films. Like, Gimli was cool, and I think he got the right amount of dwarven aggression. But Dwalin literally just shrieked in my ear every time he shouted. I just don't think he pulled it off the way Thorin did, or Richard Armitage did, or John Rhys Davies did. I don't know. Again, let me know if you agree, but that's just how I felt. Old Nosy just picking off the eco buildings. Look how fast they are. Really, again, a good unit to use in Dwarf Mirror. And he's hitting the forge as well. Brand can poke them, but they are really tanky. He's actually got 2 units hitting the forge. Holy shit. And they got the forge. Does he have another one? He does not. That's a big loss. This battle in the middle, yeah, that was basically the deciding factor. And it was quite even. They had the same amount of heroes, but just Old Nosy, I guess, microed them more. And his use of the Worm Slayers made the difference. Because now he's just attacking him from both sides here. Let's have a look at his power points now. Okay, he's 4 away from Moria Reclaimed. I would have liked to have seen someone use Undermine. Now that they connected it on the right-hand side, which is the way everyone goes by default. And do I see King Dane in there? Or was I crazy? There's Gloin. Oh my god. That's 100% armor. Welcome to Unkillable-ville. Population, these guys. Again, with the glorious models. Yeah, good luck. Good luck killing them. He's basically been on the offensive the whole time. His eco hasn't been touched that much. Wait, he's going for his base. Oh, it's a last gasp effort. Oh my god, Moria Reclaimed did come back. I think he's going to get the fortress. They did nerf how much damage the Moria Reclaimed does to the fortress because of plays like this. Lord Dane's Battle Rage. But he's gone with Durin's Day to stun them. He's forsaken Moria Reclaimed for the stun. He does have Rebuild, remember. I don't think it's going to be enough. How do people make wool hubs that quickly? I guess they just know the shortcuts. Rebuild comes in there. And that Durin's Day, I think, might have saved him. He's... Ooh! Never mind. He had Dwarven Stonework, which obviously gives you oil casks. Oh, Nosy, you prepared well. It's like you read his mind. Durin's Day for the stun, but the Dwarven Stonework, it's like you sort of anticipated he'd do this. I mean, you should always do that, but I didn't think Nosy was in a position to launch that kind of attack. I think the Dwarven Stonework and all casts actually saved him. But if you think how much damage has been done, even with all that, like without rebuild, the fortress would have gone down. So it's a pretty good attack, and that attack has... Like, it was a solid effort, but it's going to fail. And now, with King Dane and Gloin, although he's made towers here, and they look like they've been upgraded. Unless the projectiles are just extra prominent for some reason, I don't know. But they look like he's got the arrow tower upgrade. He doesn't have Dwarven Stonework because Orcast is not there. But Durin's Day was inspired. And there it is, GG. That was about as mirror matches can get. And that's in no way a bad thing, because that was still really entertaining. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. And please comment below your favorite Dwarven hero. Mine is Gloin, obviously, because he's the best. Anyway be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.